Hello Sagittarius and welcome to my channel GreenLion Goddess Tarot. This is your fortnightly reading for June the 1st through to the 15th. So we're in Gemini season and this reading kind of kicks off with the energy of the new moon in Gemini, which occurs around the 30th or 31st of May, depending on where you are in the world. And Gemini is your opposite sign, Sagittarius. It's the opposite energy. So always whenever you're in your opposition sign, it brings challenges. It brings challenges to kind of meet an energy halfway. But if you can do that, then it can also bring great rewards coming through for you. And the image I had for you, Sagittarius, when I was meditating was this beautiful image of a centaur looking out, looking down. And it was a sense that you were looking down further afield and there was something that you'd spotted that you wanted and you were just about to go for something. Quite literally, but there was this sense of gathering power, sense of just observing it and then going, right, that's it. And you're pinpointing a point in which you want to get to. So potentially this is where you're about to go for something. You're about to land somewhere where you know exactly where it is that you want to go. It may be setting some kind of new goal for yourself, some sort of new ambition that's coming through. So we'll see what else is coming in for you, Sagittarius. What cards are coming through for Sagittarius? And this reading is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon and Rising. Always recommend to watch all three of your placements if you know where they are, because they give you the kind of more holistic view of what's going on, the bigger picture of what's going on. And it's a general reading, Sagittarius. Just take what feels right and leave the rest. And if it does really resonate, there will be an extended version or extended reading, and the link for that will be in the description box below. Now, I think this is funny because this is the card that came out, Eight of Shells, Quest and Renewal. And this is kind of the energy of like you were just here standing on the precipice looking down and going, I've got this quest to get to where this is. And there's this deep sense of renewal that comes with this. In fact, where you get to might have that sense of it. I feel like that's part of the motivator, is this energy of wanting to feel like there's a renewal or new energy that you're connecting in with. So yeah, it's this quest energy is good because there's a lot of like Mars is in Aries, Jupiter is in Aries, your fire, your ruler is also in the fire sign. And so this is where there's going to be this expansion of your horizons, or you're looking further afield with something. It's a sense that you are like quite literally, you need to direct this energy, this fire energy into something that feels like a quest. We have also 110 Sun, Sagittarius and Sword 6 Mercury, Aquarius. So this is interesting because the Sun Sagittarius energy of the 110 is saying that you've put all your time and effort into something that you've finished now. There's a completion energy here. It's like, I'm done. I've worked really hard at that, or put as much as I want to into that, and now I'm ready to move on. So that hence it was this sense of just standing and observing and watching and readying and getting ready. But the Sword 6 is like making a move, a big move, or even thinking about moving. It can also be with a lot of the Sagittarius, and this energy can be travel. It can quite literally be air travel, like booking a plane ticket of sorts. So it's just a sense of traveling and expansion that's coming in, which is actually a really, really nice energy. You're probably getting some messages now to be doing things. Yeah, for some of you, it's to do with science, technology, even occult sciences like astrology. You might be wanting to delve further, but I just feel like it's kind of geographical as well. Like I want to travel further than where I am at this moment in time. Look what turned up, your card, Sagittarius, the Temperance energy. So there's a lot of beautiful Sagittarius energy around of restoring balance, renewal, some beautiful healing around some conflicts that are going on in your life. There's a sense of there needs to be a renewal of your fire element, your fire energy, your motivation, your drive, your desires, the things that you wanted to be doing, because that feels a bit stale. It feels like it's kind of at the tail end of it. It may be tired, the Hanged Man. So yeah, the Nine of Cups, this is very nice. You've gone from the Eight of Shells, which is like the Eight of Cups, to the Nine of Cups. So this is where you've shifted and moved from a place where you might be really aware of what's fulfilling you and what isn't. So look at you, you've turned up as the Wheel of Fortune. This is Jupiter. So, yeah, I mean, you're coming in super strong as your energy here, and it needs to be directed. It doesn't want to feel lost. It doesn't want to feel like it's floundering. It wants to kind of feel like it's got somewhere to go. The Judgment energy. So there's an energy calling you here. The Four of Wands, you know, wanting happy and harmony and happiness around the home as well, but just building a really strong foundation of what it is that you want, harmony in your fire element. And we have as an outcome the Two of Pentacles, which is interesting because I feel like you're making space for this new thing. The Queen of Wands, here you are contemplating. Yeah, you're about to set out on a brand new adventure. And the Seven of Pentacles, wow, there's potentially going to be some achievement and growth that's the motivator or that is a result of this. So, you know, you're ready to dip your toe back in. Here's the Temperance energy. It's a sense of patience first, because that's that sense that you were just kind of observing what it is that you were wanting before you were going for it. So patience, moderation, you don't have to rush into anything. But this is where things are starting to shift and change form. There's an alchemical shift. Things are starting to flow, and there's the need for balance in a situation. So the Temperance energy, because it's your card, it's like you're coming back to feeling need to come back to this source energy of who you are, to renew on this kind of level of you. I need to kind of renew myself here. So the Temperance energy can be health. It can be healthcare, health, just finding healthy balances in your life in general. Crossed by the Star. I mean, the Star is not really a negative card. It doesn't really do anything negatively. It's one of the more positive cards to be crossed by. So the only thing I would say that it might be is that it feels like a future vision coming in. It may feel like it's, the Temperance can represent healing and health, and the Star also represents healing and health. So of a kind of a higher spiritual nature. So it may actually be that you're feeling you want this on a physical level. It's maybe you don't want to be going up necessarily and going, oh, well, I meditate and do this. It's like I actually really need to feel this within my body. I need to kind of have this as something that's kind of grounded and quite tangible. And for some of you, like the Star card can represent hope. So if you're crossed by it, it may be that you kind of lost a little bit of hope. You're on this quest for a renewal, so you might be feeling a bit hopeless, or that you are feeling very unguided. There's a lack of direction that's coming through. So these are sort of the things where you could be feeling a bit lost with this energy and kind of wanting to realign and come back to who you are and rebalance. So again, it's that quest and renewal energy. And because in your conscious mind, you've got the Five of Wands, and this is where there's conflicting motivations. I mean, there's conflict that's going on inside your mind. This could be that, maybe you're wanting to do something, but you don't feel like you have the energy, or you're not sure if you want to be doing it. It may also be, for some of you, this is like wanting to level up. It's kind of realizing that you want to step in and test your skills, or test something here, test an environment or an energy. And it's kind of like it is going to require getting out of a bit of a comfort zone to do that. So it's kind of wanting to be better and test your skills against other people. It can be kind of getting competitive again. So I think it works both ways. This competition that's coming in with this Five of Wands is a sense that there's possibly a part of you that wants this, but there's a part of you that doesn't want it because it's tired, or it's just not lacking the motivation, possibly because it feels like you're searching for something that you want to get really motivated by, and you don't know exactly what that is at this moment in time. But this is why at the base you've got the Nine of Wands. This is the wounded warrior. This is, you're at the tail end, like this with the 1 to 10, you're at the very tail end of something you've put in a lot of effort for, and you want to see some good results. You actually do feel like you either deserve some good results, or you're wanting to see good results. And the Nine of Wands can be that you're just a bit tired, a little bit weary, like physically. That's kind of where I get the, like, physically you need a rest, or physically you need some kind of renewal. So however that's appearing in your life. In the recent past, we've got the Hanged Man. And so this is where there's been some kind of stagnation, that potentially there may have been delays, or something got put on hold. I do feel like you potentially wanting to put some sort of responsibility or burden on hold, because for whatever reason it feels like it's draining you and you're wanting to kind of regather your strength and energy. So I feel like if there's something there that you just has taken a lot of your time and effort and energy, it's time to kind of take a break from that energy, whether it's a person or whether it's work. It does feel like you kind of need to kind of shift and see things from slightly different perspectives. And yeah, I think that there's something you need to let go of and sacrifice that is taking a lot of your energy so this is kind of the renewal process that you're in. But in the near future, it shifts. You've got the 9 of Cups. So this is where, things start lining up for you. This is where you start feeling better. This is where you start kind of stepping into an energy where you're feeling more fulfilled, because you are with this 7 of Pentacles. This is a feeling of achievement and growth that's come in here. And sometimes it can be, when you push yourself, at a marathon, you've hit the wall, but you still manage to kind of, it's like you have this sense of, I did the marathon, but I'm really, really tired now and I just have to let that go and just rest for a little while. But it's this sense of achievement, like I'm pretty happy with what it is that I did. So you I feel like you got a bit tested. Again, it's that sense of you're in Gemini season. You are going to there's a challenge that you're meeting here that's taking a lot out of you. But if you can meet that challenge, then it's a sense of getting the positive results that are coming through and feeling like, wow, I did it. So, you are ready with this Wheel of Fortune. You're ready to shift and change here. That's the thing. You're ready to shift and change gears, or you're ready to shift and change something in your life in particular. And you're ready to step into this. The Wheel of Fortune does represent Jupiter, which is your planetary ruler, the planet of expansion and luck and good fortune and wanting to travel over new terrain and to get out of comfort zones and have some freedom of spirit. So it really has this sense of this is what you're ready for. And that's why if there's any parts of you that are just tired and weary, or there's something you're getting a very strong message, it's time to kind of let something go now. You've done it, or that, you've done as much as you can for something, reap the rewards, get the satisfaction from the job that you've done, and then it's time to move on because something is shifting and is calling you here into this big shift and change. There's something that's calling you into an expansion with the Judgment energy, that you're about to move into a whole new phase with something. It's and the Judgment energy is like clearing a whole heap of stuff out. So this with the Temperance energy, great time to do a detox or just clear out stuff in your house or in your home or in your office space. It's kind of like they want even have a big old rest. It's just clear the space, clear any kind of things that are in the shoulds. They're showing me the to-do list in the should list. Clear that, clear that out of it's kind of anything that's draining you. So clearing and cleaning can release energy and clear the space psychically that actually reactivates and renews your energy. So that's a good thing. But if it's this long list of burdens and things that I need to be doing and achieving and, this needs to be fixed and that needs to be done, just clear that to-do list. And because there's something new that's coming in here. The universe is just saying there's something that is shifting and changing, and that list is possibly going to be not irrelevant, but it's just not as important. The priorities are about to shift and change around you. So, yeah, the Judgment energy is kind of like I said, you're gathering your strengths, you're gathering your forces to step into this new direction that's coming in. So in terms of your hopes and fears, you've got the 4 of Wands, which is happy home, happy heart. There's a lot of harmony being restored around the home. It's a sense of rebuilding your energy and rebuilding what it is that you want. It's the 11-11, so there's a synergy to it. And it's a nice energy with this 4 of Wands energy. So I feel like it's like rebuilding and regathering strength. And then as an outcome, we've got the 2 of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands, and the Page of Wands. So the 2 of Pentacles could potentially say this thing that's still finishing up, this energy that's finishing, it's kind of like it's like there's overlapping timelines here. So you're going to be juggling two different things, something ending that's taken a lot out of you, and actually then thinking about stepping into something new and really attracting what it is that you want, and kind of becoming very clear inside of you what it is or who it is that you want, the new direction, so that you can go for it. So this is where you're getting your motivation back, you're getting your drive back, but it's a very internalized energy with the Queen of Wands. This is you just going, okay, and then you're ready to step into it with the Page of Wands. It's like, okay, I'm thinking about stepping into this. I'm gathering my strength. I'm just really, really working out where it is exactly I want to be, or what I want to be doing. So I think there's this clarity that comes through here, and you're weighing up something, perhaps weighing up some options, trying to, interestingly, like there's the need to restore balance, but this new thing that's coming in, again, the balance needs to, it potentially could be putting things out of balance. Like, just say this is like a new hobby, then it's like put your schedule out of balance. Or maybe you're getting a whole heap of new clients with your work suddenly, or you've got a whole heap of work that's coming through. Suddenly it's put something out of balance. So it's not necessarily a bad thing, because there's something really positive coming in that you've got to shift and move things around to accommodate for it. Because this is what the Seven of Pentacles is saying, is look at your schedule. You want to invest some bit of time and energy into this new thing that's like this new passion, this new drive, this new spark, this new goal and ambition that's coming through. So invest some time and energy or money in it. Work out how you can clear your schedule, or work out how you can maybe clear some funds so that you could put some more time and effort and money into this. So it does feel like something is really calling you, and it's going to take up a lot of time and energy. And it feels important, and you're getting some very kind of practical advice. At the same time, you're kind of getting your motivation back, which is really great. So let's pull an affirmation card for you, Sagittarius, and see where this is all going. So I feel like just in terms of your fire, there's this renewal of the fire energy within you, and emotionally you're going to feel so much better, and so you're ready to start on take on new things and start new step into new terrains, new energies. And yeah, like I said, the Sword 6, this can quite literally be that you're looking and thinking about moving. You're thinking about moving home, or you're thinking about moving your career, or maybe you're thinking about moving jobs, or even office spaces. It's a sense, or maybe you're moving from home back into an office space, or vice versa. It is the card of travel. So the Page of Wands could be, okay, I'm ready to go off on my next big adventure now. It just has this sense of you're at the very start, but it was that preparation energy of just gathering your strengths, getting you back into the right place. And also, if there's been conflict around you, moving on from that, or moving on from something that's been taking your energy. This one says, I'm at peace. And that's the other thing the Six of Swords does. It moves on from some sort of mental conflict or something that's worrying you or bothering you, and you find a place of peace, which is really nice. It says, divine peace and harmony surround me and dwell in me. I feel tolerance, compassion, and love for all people, myself included. So I feel like this is part of the renewal process, is finding that peace within and being at peace with something that you've done all you can, and be at peace with that. It's time to kind of move on from that and step into something new. So no matter where you landed with it, whether you kind of thought, oh, well, maybe it didn't get to where you wanted to get to. Some of you are going to have this real sense of fulfillment and achievement, but no matter where you landed, it's just time to let that go and go, you did your best. So that's kind of the energy that's coming through for it, Sagittarius, because yes, off on the next big adventure sounds exciting. So let's pull a charm for you to finish this off. A charm for Sagittarius. We have, the elephant. Oh, I like it. Okay, so the elephant is taking big strides. The next step the next big adventure that you're going, and potentially could be a deeply rewarding one in terms of traveling over looking at other things in terms of spiritual or philosophies, new philosophies and spiritual energies. It can also be other cultures. I'm getting foreign cultures, travel, anything to do with that. Really, really nice energies coming through. Exploration even of languages or study, linguistics. It's just opening up your world to all these new things that you're like, oh, I want to find out about all of that. And I feel like it's slow and steady with the elephant energy, but every step you take or are thinking of taking at this point could be a big one in your life. So, and something that could make some memories for life, actually. Some memories for life. You could be booking the trip of the lifetime or a great time away, or you're about to embark on something that's going to be a fabulous memory. So, yeah, I mean, I just think it's exciting times for you here, Sagittarius. And, yeah, that's it. And again, it's a sense of this potentially is going to have some sort of long-lasting effect in your life. So, wow. And for some of you, elephants might be a significant animal. So, yeah, I think it's really lovely. And the other thing I'm just getting lastly, Sagittarius, is that this could be to do with family, some kind of renewal of a connection, or that even the search for family and tribe as well. So, yeah, interesting. I just feel like everything's opening up. I'm just getting opening up to new lands and new horizons, which is going to feel really good for you. It's just this matter of dealing with where your energy is being taken at this moment in time, sorting things out fairly pragmatically and practically, so it's freeing you up for this new energy. So that's it, Sagittarius. I'm going to take it over to the extended reading now, where we're going to see what's coming in with this new energy. Let's explore it further into the future, further afield. There is this sense of fulfillment that's coming in with the Nine of Cups, but this is like, okay, I'm thinking about going off on this big adventure. I'm just taking those initial first steps of going off into this big adventure. Let's see where this is going, what sort of terrain you're going to be encountering, what sort of adventures will be along the way, what energies are coming towards you, what challenges are coming in, or how you can manage and work with this energy. It feels so much lighter, which is a really nice feeling, because there's been a lot of heavier energy that we've been working through, some kind of intense energy as well. So, yeah, we're just going to have a squeeze. We're going to pull any other intuitive messages that you need to hear, or any other clarification messages, and we're just kind of going to go into this a little bit deeper and go a little bit further afield into the future and see where this is all heading. So that's all in the extended reading. Would love it if you come over. The link is in the description box below, and I usually pin the link to the comments as well. And if this is where we're leaving each other, Sagittarius, please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment, and take care.